Episode 60 of Pokemon. What's up, trainers? Pokemon Horizons, episode number 60. As a reminder, this show was on a bye week. It might have been gone for a week or two due to the Paris Olympics, because of the Olympics happening, and Japan was highly competitive during the Olympics. It was really broadcasted over there. So because of that, we were on a skip week, or I can't remember when the last episode was. It was either on a skip week or two. But regardless, it's been a minute since we've watched Pokemon Horizons, and Dot, Roy, and 𝐿𝐴𝐴 are on their way to Montenevera, and they're heading towards Rhyme's gym, where Roy is going to go and take on his battle, and because he's the last one out of the three to go and face the gym leaders. I think the last time that we had an episode, we had Medali. I think it was in Medali, and I think it was Dot that faced against Larry. So now we have Roy versus Rhyme, which makes sense because Roy's very like he's very eccentric and very, he sings a lot with his Fuecoco, so it totally makes sense. And they have now gone through, and they're traveling through the snow, and they're seeing all the snow for the first time. So if I had to put a title, or if I had to put like a label on episode 60, it was very cute but very boring. I'm gonna tell you guys straight up, I always do. Like, I was staring dead ass at the screen, and I felt like I was watching the episode, and I felt my eyes I felt them just glazing over. And I was like, this is such a boring episode. And again, it was a cute episode. You had Roy come across a 𝐜𝐴𝐴, and, well, you know what? It's annoying in a sense, because I'm tired of them coming across Pokemon that they don't catch, right? Like, in this episode, we had Hatterum, Hatterum, however you say her name. We had 𝐿𝐴𝐴's Pokemon come out, and she completely, obliterated two Pokemon. And I was like, okay, perfect. Throw a Pokeball at Frigibax. Let's get you a really, really cool Dragon Pokemon. But no, same thing happened with Roy. He came across a 𝐜𝐴𝐴, another Frigibax. He came across a Beartic, and just no Pokemon captures. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, they're just, living in the moment kind of thing. Was like, okay, it'd be cool to like maybe catch a Pokemon. Like, I can't lie. Like, the moment I saw Frigibax, I love Frigibax. So like, I would be like, yo, catch that Pokemon. But regardless, anyways, Roy came across, Frigibax and Beartic, and, he got lost with, Fuecoco got lost forever. So he sent his Kilowattrel, to go and find, Fuecoco, and he was singing across all the forest and stuff. And it just took so much of the episode. It took so long. Like, that's where I felt like myself just getting really, really, really bored. So again, I think this was a really cute episode. It was just a really, really boring episode. And next week seems to be better. Next week we're going to get them actually landing in Montenevera. We're going to get to see Roy face off against Rhyme. We'll probably have Fuecoco evolve next episode, I would assume, because he's the last of the Mohicans here. We had Sprigatito evolve. We had Quaxly evolve. So it makes sense that Fuecoco will be up next to evolve. It remains to be seen if he will evolve or not. Next week's episode we had, it looks like Kilowattrel is taking the stage next week, so we'll end up seeing on what actually happens. But if I were to be a betting man, and put a bet on something, I would say that next week would make sense for Fuecoco to evolve into a Crocalor, because that's just kind of the next up. Or he just won't. I don't know. I guess it remains to be seen. But anyways, back to this episode. I think that's really it. That's all that happened. They came across the snow for the first time. They had some cute scenes. They created a really cute little Pikachu snowman thing. They shared some really cool friendship moments. They experienced the cold. Roy experienced the snow for the first time. I think that's really cute. And then Fuecoco got lost. And then we saw some different, Pokemon like Beartic and 𝐜𝐴𝐴 and Frigibax and stuff. So cute episode, just boring. If I had to put it on the scale of like, if you were like, gun to my head, or I should say, Pokeball to my head, and you like put a rating on it, 5.5 out of 10, maybe 6, if I'm feeling generous. So those are my thoughts. I'm gonna be in and out. This is a quick review. I'll see you guys next week for episode 61, where there'll be more meat on our plate. All right, my friends, have a great weekend. I'll see you next week, trainers. Peace.